Our top story tonight, spreading the word about a new rule on overtime pay. Today, Vice President Joe Biden made a stop here in Columbus. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ellie Merritt.
And I'm Dwayne Pullman. The Obama administration says it wants to ensure all American workers get paid for the hours they actually work. Starting in December, the new rule requires all employers to pay employees who earn up to $47,500 a year, time and a half for any time over 40 hours a week. That change is expected to make more than 4 million more workers eligible for overtime pay.
We have a situation where you can work 70 hours a week and literally make the poverty wage of $24,000, which is the current threshold. That isn't right. That is not consistent with the Fair Labor Standards Act.
The new rule is expected to have the biggest impact on nonprofit groups, retail companies, hotels, and restaurants, which of course have a lot of managers with salaries below that new $47,500 threshold.
We have team coverage for you tonight of the overtime pay debate. NBC4's Beth Del Pani spoke to a small business owner about the impact there. But first, NBC4's Ted Hart is live at the headquarters of Jeni's Ice Cream, where the vice president just left. Ted?
Ellie, Senator Sherrod Brown traveling with the vice president here to the Arena District and the headquarters of Jeni's Ice Cream called this perhaps his best day in his 9 years in the U.S. Senate. That's how important this issue was to him. The vice president said that this rule change is about fairness, it's about stability and dignity.
So all this goes back in the economy and grows the economy overall. It has a rippling effect.
The administration says raising the salary threshold for overtime eligibility is another victory for the middle class. Labor Secretary Thomas Perez says the rule will help lift people up into the middle class.
And when you're working 60, 70 hours a week for $25,000, that's a poverty wage.
Ohio Senator Sherrod Brown has been fighting for this issue for a number of years. He said the impact for Ohioans will be significant.
So as many as 134,000 Ohioans will either get overtime pay or more time off at the same pay or some combination of that.
Brown called it the right thing to do, and Janice Nader, a salaried employee downtown, agreed. Won't affect you, but you like the idea.
Yeah, I do. I support it, though. Good for those people that are hard workers and don't really get paid for it.
It's all basically about just being fair. It's amazing when you're fair to people, what they can do. It's amazing when you treat people with dignity and respect, what they're prepared to do.
And the vice president said that the percentage of salaried workers eligible for overtime in this country has dropped from 62% in 1975 to just 7% now. So the administration believes this update in the federal overtime rules is long overdue. Live in the Arena District, Ted Hart, NBC4.